I'm Mark Visser, aka Sparkuus, and I like dice.
Hi, Mark.
It's been 365 days since my first 365 Nerds video, so it's my birthday again. Happy birthday to me. I'm 40. That's actually okay, I don't mind at all. I always say you've only got two choices. Get older or don't. And if you don't, you're not alive anymore, so you better get older. I don't mind turning 40. I'm not actually a year older. I'm just a day older than I was yesterday. We're back in front of my bookshelf again, but I'm not answering questions today. I thought today I would actually show you a game I came up with in high school. Like many people, I tried playing RPGs when I was in high school, but I lived out in the country, so I didn't have a lot of access to other people who played RPGs, so I never really got that heavily into it. But I did get into the dice. I've always liked math, so maybe that's why I like dice so much. I'm not sure. I still have all the dice I bought when I was in high school. Except for the D10s, they've gone missing. I played Vampire when I was in university, and my first year in Japan, we had like a monthly game going. They've disappeared at some point. I don't know where all my D10s went. But other than the D10s that have disappeared, I've still got all the dice from those sets I bought in high school. Even though I couldn't play all that much, I don't know why, but I kept buying dice sets. I got my first set, just regular clear, and then I wanted some color, so I got some yellow ones, and then that wasn't good enough. I got some black sparkly ones, and then the color change dice came out, and so I got a set of those color change dice, which have mostly lost their ability to change color, I think. They might still work a little bit. What do you know? I got a Mononoke Hime pin in my dice box. I don't know why. And even though I had absolutely no use for them, I bought the smallest D6 I had ever seen, and a D30, which I have never actually used in a game, I don't think. And this round D6, which, you know, that's just cool. I often had these dice in my backpack, even though I was going to get no opportunity to play any kind of RPG at school usually. I ended up sitting in the hall, bored, and I created a dice solitaire game. Just recently I created a slightly easier rule, which just 2 days ago led me to finally actually name this game MinMax. I figured nerdfighters would appreciate a gaming dice-based solitaire game, so I thought, why not share? I think the minimum this game would require is a basic gaming dice set. Basic D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, D20 set. The more you have, the better though. I find it's actually easier with more dice. The way you play a game is simple. MinMax Dice Solitaire lasts a maximum number of rounds equal to the number of dice you're using. So if we use 6 dice, 6 rounds. But you can win or lose any time before that. On every roll, you must get a minimum 1 or a maximum 6, 8, 10, 12, 20, whatever, to continue playing. Anytime you don't get a minimum or a maximum in a single round, the game is over, with one exception. If you get more than one minimum or maximum in a single round, you can bank them against future rounds where you don't get a minimum or maximum. It's easier than it sounds. A 1 and a 1. So we got 1 minimum on this round and 1 extra, which means we get 1 round grace. If in the next roll I don't get a minimum or a maximum, I can still continue because I have this 1 extra. Holy crap. I got a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 17. I'm doing really well. Usually it's not so easy to win at 6. 1 for this round and 3 extras. So I have 3 rounds I can roll and not get a 20 or a 1 on this. But if I go 4 rounds and don't get a 20, game's over, I lose. 9. 14. 8. I've used up all my extras. I have to get a 20 this time. 2. Nope. I lose the game. One more try. 2, 8, 6, 5, 9, 3. First roll, I lose the game. It's actually easier if you use more dice. The only problem is getting them all into your hands. I'm not going to play a full game, but just as an example, 1 for this round and 5 extras. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11. I'm not going to finish the game, but you get the idea. It is possible to rack up huge numbers of safe rounds and still lose. Of course, it's also possible to finish with huge numbers of safes left. I'd say you score higher that way. With every dice getting a minimum or maximum, that's winning the game. Having lots of extras left over to end, that's bonus points. The way I originally played it was maximums only. I didn't count ones. You had to get a maximum on every dice. You're less likely to win that way, but I think it makes the game more interesting. There you have it. That's my dice solitaire game, MinMax. Play it the easy way, the more challenging way, whatever. I think it's just as fun as sitting there with a deck of cards playing solitaire, so why not? Give it a try. And remember, dice forget to be awesome. I mean, don't forget to be awesome.